Alright. Alright, that is the end of that mission. Let us move on to the secret scenario we unlocked. Welcome to Secret Scenario Visitor X. Ooh. NSX Eagle's room. It seems that our members of Special Section 3 have calmed down for now. Thank you, Eagle. It was nice of you to invite us to tea like this. But we'll be fine, and we'll make sure that President Goldwyn's VTX spirit continues to live on inside us. Looks like Raimi has managed to bounce back from everything. She seemed pretty devastated by the loss of the President first, so I wondered for a while there. Still, I feel like she's bottling up her feelings too tightly. And our manager's just as bad. No, I'd actually say she's pushing herself even harder. She is? I hope they don't end up driving themselves right in the ground. Now then, my ladies, have a taste of these sweets selected by yours truly. Geo does too. Thanks, Geo. Don't mind if I do. These are delicious. Where on earth did you find them? They're a type of sweet potato paste from a place in Japan called Asakusa. How'd you know about Asakusa? Between battles, I like to go out on strolls, sampling the sweets of the world as I do. You wouldn't get like thinking to look at him. Geo here has a pretty big sweet tooth. Don't tell him that, Zazu. I'm not exactly proud of it. Oh, don't be silly. I think it's really important to be able to talk about what you like. Sorry, Eagle. You know if we're always making you join me on those strolls. Don't worry about it. I happen to enjoy our walks quite often. Geo, Eagle, next time you go out, I hope you'll consider inviting us along. Yeah, it isn't fair of you, for you two to eat all the good stuff. Fine, you don't have to twist my arm. In return, I expect you Magic Knights to give me some recommendations. A food tour involving Eagle's group and Umi's group, huh? They were enemies back in their world, but here they're eating together. It's weird for sure, but it's definitely heartwarming. Eagle. Yeah, they totally just stepped in on their dates. What is it, Hikaru? Doesn't Lantis go out with you too? Well, I do invite him every time. Polycule. But his answer's always the same. I'll pass. I see. Maybe he's not into sweets? Perhaps it's the mood in general that makes him feel out of his element. Or the fact that he doesn't want to be a third wheel. I wonder if he ever gets lonely. Huh? After I transported Sephiroth, I would never have been able to fight if Umi and Fu weren't by my side. But Lantis fights alone. I wonder if that's lonely for him sometimes. If that's how you feel, you try inviting him next time. Me? Sounds like a plan. If a cute girl invites him, even Lantis might accept. But I'm not cute! Sure you are. And it's because you respond to compliments just like that. Hey, don't double team me, Meryl! Save that for the bedroom. I'm sorry, what? When in like 10 years. Come on, give me some credit. But Hikaru, don't you want to be cute? I'm not really sure. If you fall in love with someone, I bet you'll suddenly find you do. You think so? I don't know much about that either. You still have plenty of time, Hikaru. Just take things slow. Okay. You know, the inside of the NSX really doesn't feel much like another world. I guess, still, the rune gods of Hikaru's group definitely feel alien. I assume that's partially because we have the same sort of machine civilization in our home country of Autozam as you do here. Sephiroth with its magicians and rune gods, is an alien world to us as it is to you. I wouldn't exactly call it a utopia, but the idea of magic existing makes my heart sing. I know what you mean, Amy's. It's hard not to be drawn to fantasy worlds. Okay then, how about this for a premise? Another world, far removed from Earth. A young magician hoping to recover lost memories flees a secret society that rules from the shadows. The magician later finds companions on the road, and they strive to unravel the mysteries of their world. Hey, that's not half bad. Definitely sounds like fantasy. If you're gonna tell a story like that, would the protagonist be a guy or a girl? Let me see. Normally, I would choose girl, but I don't know, for some reason this story just strikes me as a guy protagonist. I think it would be a guy. He would be right in the middle of a transition from youthfulness to adulthood, and he'd be disciplined but spirited. What's wrong, Eagle? You look concerned. I just received a report from the bridge, and there's apparently been a disturbance in space near the orbit base. A disturbance in space? Do you think UND has come back? I'm not sure, but an alert's been sent to all the Infinite Haven members. Let's go, everyone. No matter who shows up, we'll fight them if they're our enemy. Bring me up to speed on our situation. I'll read you to Orbit Bate's observation results. According to them, there is a gradually increasing distortion in the dimensional boundary line of the local space-time region. They claim the phenomenon is similar to when wormhole opens. Could this be the UND's doing? Given the heavy damage they sustained, there's no way they could counterattack so soon. Captain, our sensors are picking up rapidly increasing abnormal readings. Something's coming! This looks like what happened in Antarctica. It might be a dimensional distortion. Huh! Those look familiar! That's weird. But so do those. Two forces have come out of distortion, just like in Antarctica. And that means it's highly likely that we're dealing with inhabitants of a parallel world. Spiro, do you have any idea what's going on? Well, it wasn't like cold Antarctica. It was a section of Antarctica that was magically combining with Sephiroth, and it was like muddy, I guess, for lack of a better word. It was a lot warmer. Based on what I see in this sector, we're not in Alroth anymore. Iori, look down there! Wait, that's Earth! Kuro, Shiro, what's the deal here? Based on a quick data comparison, this place is a 99.6 match percent to our Earth. It might be a different Earth. You mean an Earth in a parallel universe? Seriously? Misaki, you should not be surprised by this shit at this point. So we got caught up in the warp? My memory's all fuzzy. We were in the Zelgard and I feel like we were doing something, but that's it. It also doesn't make sense that Misaki is with us. After all, he's supposed to be back in Lagias. I'm having the same problem. I can't remember crap about what happened right before we got warped. And on top of that, there are rune golems here. They're attacking us. What the heck, Iori? Are the Keepers of Order after you again? After we defeated Ende, the Keepers were reborn as true custodians of law and order. I don't think those golems have anything to do with the Keepers. Of course, I can't exactly remember our fight with Ende at the moment either. The Keepers of Order. It feels like ages since they were pulling the strings in Alroth. Then why the heck did those golems pounce at us? We can worry about that later. Yeah, we need to beat them first. Spiro, you can still use Dogmas, right? Yes, Master. Assuming you can access the odd within you anyway. It's actually reassuring to hear that this hasn't caused you to miss a beat, Spiro. Iori, what should we do about those battleships? Well, they don't seem hostile. Watch it. They've sent out machines. Gee! It looks like we've got another crossover in our crossover game. What a surprise! I am shocked at these turn of events. No, but seriously, this is mostly set up for the expansion DLC. Huh, I swear I've seen similar machines somewhere before. Maybe, maybe not. Attention, unidentified machines. This is Captain Bright Noah of the Infinite Haven. We have actually encountered people who were apparently in the same situation as you before. You've dealt with this before, huh? That's good to hear. If possible, please start by telling us your affiliation as well as why you're here. Yeah, Ryoma doesn't know these people. Go ahead, Iori. There are golems around, so we should probably explain what's going on in Alroth. Got it. This is Iori Eolite of the X-Cross. That was the original name of the team that I changed. We're from Alroth. Alroth. X-Cross. Alroth is a different world than Earth, and the X-Cross is a group of people who fought to protect it. And you know about Earth. I'm actually an Earthling too, but I was summoned to Alroth for various reasons. And now we're here, been warped to this world, though I'm not sure why. Sounds like the people we met in Antarctica. The machines over there are called rune golems, and they don't have pilots. Nevertheless, they're attacking us under someone's orders. Be careful. They started attacking with so much as warning. Given that they're unmanned, they can't exactly negotiate. And we shouldn't have any reservations about engaging them. All units, work with the members of X-Cross to immobilize those unmanned machines. These guys seem alright. Yeah, I totally called it. You're so full of yourself, Misaki. Amari, these Zelgard and Dogmas of this world will need your odd too. I get that, Iori. The two of us will have to join forces. No, the three of us. Yeah, that was 9 and the rest of them from V. Damn it, Fluffernuff! We will lose the mission if we do that! Excellent, Master. It sounds like you're well aware of who wears the pants in our relationship. Don't let it go to your head, Spiro. Getting rid of you would just cause trouble down the line. I think we better deal with the immediate threat before we worry about that. You don't have to tell me twice, but we'll do what we have to no matter where we are. Special attack point bonus if you defeat at least 4 combined enemies using the 2 crossovers. They are exactly as they were in the original game, including their final attack, Universe Command, and he has all of his dogmas. Yes. And Misaki in the Side Buster! I'm sorry, it's still the Side Baster. What do you want from me? They are the ones who translated it. But he still has Cosmo fucking Nova. So, and a Psyflash. Oh, and his Akashic Buster is gonna one-shot them. You know, as much as it sucks, we're used to stuff like this. Thank goodness Zelgard was around. That's right, Misaki. With your lack of direction, we would have ended up in another orbit of Earth if you'd been steering. In other words, luck is still on our side. As long as we got that, nothing can stop us. Let's go. Psybuster and I can win this fight, no matter where it's fought. Okay, aggressive such. Bye-bye! Try not to think too much, Master. Just focus on surviving this. Yeah, that sounds like good advice. No need to thank me. I don't want to die here either. Let's do this, Iori. Right. Looks like Amari's smile works a lot better on you than my words. Can you blame me? Try looking in a mirror once in a while, Spiro. Whatever. It sounds like you better do what you can to keep Amari safe. Of course. Time for the three of us to make sure we get back to Alroth. $62 health. Fuck you. That robot just used magic! We call these kind of powers dogmas. I was almost sure Rune Gods were the only robots that could use magic to fight. Once the fight's over, there are more than a few things I'd like to ask them. What's wrong, Lantis? Nothing. These dogmas. They might have some connection to what I've been seeking. Ooh, mysterious. Let me go ahead and do the normal thing. That's right! Neum. It'll be a fire. As a treat. Oh shit, he's actually getting hit. I forgot I should care about that. Because he's not one of my units. Hi, familiar! Okay, yeah. Oh my. Is that a bunch of units all grouped together in an easy to attack place? Aw, isn't that just precious? You can't give me the Psybuster and expect me not to do this. Iori's not in the attack range, and this one doesn't attack friendly units. Oh look, he's almost aced. Wow, they've got skills. The machines are interesting too. They seem to be based on technology completely different than our own. I wonder if they would fight for us if we made it worth their while. Careful, man. Try to force them to join you could end up being as bad as UND. In case you couldn't tell, them talking like that is your indication you got the extra attack point bonus. I'm still gonna show this off. The Disgaea attack, exactly. And this attack I forgot to show off. All right, now everybody else can get involved. Oh, I should be doing this. Honestly, I should have been using Funds Finder this entire time, especially with that huge map attack, but whatever. Now I'll use it. Here, money. That's how you break up the units that use support defend. Oh, now he has a... FC tag? Oh, that's the short version of your FC? Okay. It looks like we managed to pull through with those golems. They weren't quite the same as Sephiroth's monsters, and yet there was something similar about them. Now the question is what to do about those. Iori, can't you use a dogma to warp us out of here? Sorry, I'm afraid that's beyond my abilities. What about you? Can't you open a gate to get back to Legias? There's no guarantee it would work in a messed up situation like this. It sounds like we'll have to head back through the distortion. Our sensors have detected abnormality. The dimensional distortion is expanding. If we're not careful, we could get sucked in too. Oh yes, pull back. Hurry. What in the... I'm sorry. What in the... The dimensional distortion is gone. And the visitors have once again disappeared along with it. What in the world's going on? Did that thing selectively draw them in or what? I have a feeling we're dealing with a force beyond human understanding. Mysterious visitors, huh? People from today were the same as the ones we met at Zagato's castle. Visitors from another world. Maybe we don't have room to talk, but running them twice makes me nervous. I guess that there really is something odd going on in this world. I expect Sephiroth and Bison well have something to do with it as well. What are you thinking, Lantis? The boundaries between Sephiroth and this world are still unclear. I have a feeling that someone or something is behind the situation we're in. Like who? I have no idea. Just a hunch. But I can't shake the feeling that there's something malevolent pulling the strings of this world. I see. At any rate, we found some treasures among the wreckage of those golems, the materials that were warped here with the visitors today. Next treasure sword, next treasure shield. Given our situation, I say we use whatever we can. I agree. I'll let Captain Bright and the others know. Hey, Eagle, have you finished your work? Yes, for the moment. Then how about we, how would you guys like to head to the Orbit Base coffee shop with us? According to Raimi, their parfaits are to die for. Well, we can't let an offer like that pass us by. Yeah, this is like this is an invitation for Magic Nights. We're totally going. You're invited too, Lantis. Me? It's not every day you get to visit other worlds, so let's check out what this one has to offer. I'd be happy to lead the way. Doesn't sound like you'd take no for an answer. Lantis. Even as bound by his sense of duty as he is, Hikaru might just be able to get Lantis to open up. Her inner light does have a way of illuminating darkness around her. More suborders? You shouldn't have. Aww. Alright, Umi and Fu play. And the rest is just Great Ace. Wow. I mean, okay. Okay. I have to know. I have to. Fa, what is your ace bonus? SP 15 when sortied. Spirit Command Wish now costs 35 SP. She is never going to be high enough level to use Wish. I highly doubt she's going to be high enough level to use Wish in any of the missions I'm going to deploy her in. But okay. Congratulations, Fa. You've been officially recognized as VTX Union Ace Pilot. Thank you, Ace. It's an honor. I'd like to take this opportunity to ask what led a normal student like yourself to become the ace we see before us today. I just kind of ended up fighting to stay alive, really. And to be honest, you did it for Camille? Yes. What a wonderful smile. You mind if we change gears, talk about romance for a moment? If that means getting to hear some love stories of your own, then by all means. Let me pour you a few cups of my very best tea, then. I bet Amy's has some stories. The X-Cross machines have are all driven by some pretty interesting technology. I collected as much data on them as I could. Thanks to all the machines that they took out, data collected was worth 300 points. Those machines were usual enough on their own, but the operators are really something else. A wisecracking parrot, a talking black and white cat duo. Having an animal in the cockpit would just be too much. You know, I've heard of having a pet in the office can actually increase productivity. Should we look into it? If we go for a pet, I'll take really good care of it. As a new recruit, you better learn how to take care of yourself first. Well, I'll try to do that too. On top of that, you already have Sakurai to take care of, which is a major job on its own. Me? Take care of her? Yeah, Meryl like presents a completely different air than what she actually is most of the time. She does so on purpose. She doesn't like that she gets labeled as like this hot-headed, like emotional person. But so she tries to come off as aloof and above it all, when she really isn't. It honestly seems more like Raimi is the manager's pet. I say we take it out on her by giving her some dog ears and a matching tail as a gift next time we get a chance. Yes, please. I'm sorry, what? They keep coming up with these plans for Raimi, and I never see them follow through, and I am disappointed. We got some new parts. Next treasure sword, next treasure shield. Sword is weapon damage, hit, and critical. Shield is a bunch of armor and mobility. That'll do. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Because I need to get up, stretch, bathroom, that kind of thing. Then we're gonna move on to the 2 DLC missions we unlocked, and then we are doing the last major route split of the game. This route split's gonna be unique to any other route split we've done before then. This one's real interesting. Except it's all Gundam plot. That's the only downside. But otherwise, it's real cool. So I'm gonna put the break, and we will be back